Hello everybody, welcome to Simplified in 5. Today we are going to talk about fork. So let's first see what is a fork. It's a Linux or Unix system call to create a child process. So in multitasking operating systems like Windows, Unix, processes need to create new processes, and the fork method and its variants like vfork, rfork, clone are the methods are basically used to create new processes. Now let's see five key things about fork. So what basically this method does, it creates a separate address space for its child, and the child process has an exact copy of all the memory segments of the parent process. Similarly, when the fork is executed, both processes, the parent and child, resume execution as if both had called the system call. So that, and the only way to determine which process you are currently in, that is whether you are a child process or a parent process, you have to check the calls, fork calls return value. So fork returns 0 if you are in the child process. It returns positive value, that is process ID of the child process if you are in the parent, and the return value of -1 indicates that there is failure to create a child process. So fork exec is the commonly used technique. So exec is another Linux or Unix system call where child process calls exec to replace itself with the completely new program. So this is a very widely used technique in Unix systems. And similarly in Windows, there is a spawn family of functions which is equivalent to fork exec functionality in Unix. So these are the five key things you should be knowing about fork. Now let's see a simple example to wind up this small video. So in your main, you can have when you call fork, like here, it would if you get a return value of -1, it returns a process ID, which is PID, and if PID the return value is -1, then you can say fork has failed to create child process. If the PID is 0, then you can say you are in child process, and you can call the appropriate function, and otherwise you would be in the parent process, that is the same process which has called fork. So this is a simple example to demonstrate fork. We also saw five key things. We also saw what is fork. So thanks for watching and hope this helps.